Sing the mighty power of God. I sing the mighty power of God that made the mountains rise, that spread the flowing seas abroad and built the lofty skies. I sing the wisdom that ordained the sun to rule the day. The moon shines full at his command, and all the stars obey. I sing the goodness of the Lord that filled the earth with good. He formed the creatures with his word and then pronounced them good. Lord, how thy wonders are displayed wherever I turn my eye. If I survey the ground untread, or gaze upon the sky, there's not a plant or flower below, but makes thy glories known. And clouds arise and tempests blow by order from thy throne. Creatures that borrow life from thee are subject to thy care. There's not a place where we can flee, but God is present there.
Thank you, Karen. It's time for us to watch our Mission Spotlight video. So I hope you'll enjoy it as much as I have this one.
Mongolia, a land of nomadic traditions and extreme climates, offers both challenges and rewards for mission work. In the nation's capital, Ulaanbaatar, Adventist volunteer service missionary Danilo has served as an English teacher and assistant chaplain at Sabbath School for 2 years. His journey, shaped by a commitment to follow God's leading, has taken him from Mexico to Saipan and now to Mongolia.
And so at that time I decided that it was important to really let God lead and to live in the center of his will. That trusting him and leading is what brought me here into Mongolia.
Missionaries often face challenges, such as learning new languages. At Sabbath School, Danilo faced the challenge of religious restrictions that impacted how he interacted with his students.
We cannot overtly pray with our students or read the Bible or speak about God. We really focus on, demonstrating the biblical values and communicating that in character building. So it's really a blessing to see that God is still working even when there's restriction.
Danilo looks beyond academics, cultivating a classroom marked by compassion and spirituality. Every class begins with something unique that fosters a sense of love and connection for his students.
I love to start my classrooms every day with at least a few worship songs. Okay? And this year we've taught them Peace Like a River, and last year was This Little Light of Mine.
He's very fun. He's like a friend to us. He's our motivator. He encourages us to be greater and better every day.
He starts every lesson with singing and playing an ukulele, so that makes every student really into the lesson and helps them understand it more.
Here, temperatures can drop to -40 degrees, and language barriers complicate communication. Yet Danilo and his family embrace these obstacles, forming meaningful relationships and demonstrating God's love.
So we really made it a point to, okay, we're going to represent him as much as we can through our actions. And then you're not sure like the result of what's going to occur, but just to see that they understand that the love of God is working through us, and they can see that in us, that has truly been a testimony.
Action speaks louder than words in this kind of environment. Danilo nurtures transformation in his ministry as an AVS teacher, which has been both challenging and enriching. He invites others to join this rewarding experience as an AVS, or Adventist Volunteer Services worker.
Being AVS will change your life. And when we leave our comfort zone and we choose to trust God's leading and allow him to select a place for us, like through AVS, it will give you a life-transforming experience. And you will truly get to know God more deeply. You'll get to know yourself through God's eyes, and you'll be able to make such meaningful relationships. So it's truly a blessing.
For those who are interested in serving but feel uncertain, Danilo has some inspiring words to share.
I would say, pray, bring it to the Lord, and say, God, wherever you lead, I will follow. I just want to live in the center of your will. It would be the best decision that you ever made. You will have such peace and joy. In any challenging context, you can do it knowing that you're in his hands.
This family needs our prayers.
Please pray that my family and I can represent God as best as possibly we can, because our goal ultimately is to bring others to Christ. That's the most important thing.
If you would like to learn more about service opportunities, visit vividfaith.com. Thank you for supporting the mission of the Seventh-day Adventist Church.
I found this family's willingness to follow God and just go wherever for him. Each one of us needs to be willing to follow God every day throughout our lives. And I doubt that most of us will have the opportunity to go to Mongolia, and that God will not really want us to be going to Mongolia as this family was. But maybe for us, it's just a matter of walking down the street, visiting with our neighbor down the street, getting acquainted with them so that we can share in their joys, in their heartaches, in whatever problems they are going through, and be the encouragement and help that they need. When God prompts us to do this, be sure to answer, and let's go there. It's time now for our Sabbath School class. We have a class here in the sanctuary in the back of the room here. There is also an adult class across the hall. And yeah, Swahili class. Pardon me? Okay. Swahili class Karen has in the junior room, right? And then there's children's down the hall, but I think we're all okay. So let's